What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Cryptoprince, aka C Prince. In today's video we're going to talk about Ethereum, and also we're going to talk about Cardano and Litecoin. Is NOKIA joining crypto? Let's get into the video now. So guys, before we get into the main video, let's look on the coins for the day. So we see Bitcoin up at 19,129, that's up 2.8%. We see Bitcoin starting to pump now. We see Ethereum at $593, up 0.17%. That's a decline. I think in a few hours ago it was at $620. We see XRP at 59 cents, at up 21%. We see Bitcoin Cash up 10%. We see Chainlink up 0.552%. We see Litecoin down 0.6%. We see Polkadot down 0.5%. And we see Cardano up 1.2%. We see BNB, we see Binance Coin up 6%. Let's take a look at the biggest winners of the day. So we see EdTrade up 178%. We see Verge Coin up 42%. We see Stellar up 32%. We see Bitcoin Gold up 28%. We see XRP up 22% in the last 24 hours. Let's go to the biggest losers of the day. So we see SushiSwap once again in the biggest losers, down 15%. We see Numere down 9%. We see Ocean Protocol down 9%. We see Balancer down 10%. We see OKB down 6%, and we see Harvey down 6.4%. PayPal's new crypto service will streamline business adoption of digital assets, says CEO Dan Schulman. PayPal chief executive believes cryptocurrency are on the verge of mainstream adoption as more business and customers flock to digital payments and digital forms of currency. In an interview with CNBC, PayPal CEO Dan Schulman said the COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated the shift to digital forms of payment. PayPal wants to be at the forefront of the ongoing digital transformation. Schulman said use of cash has declined precipitously amid the pandemic, adding that 40 to 70% of consumers no longer want to handle cash. PayPal is not just making it easier for people to buy and own cryptocurrency. The service will integrate with existing merchant payments platforms, allowing businesses to accept digital forms of payment. PayPal consulted with global regulators and central banks before launching its crypto services. Schulman said it's only a matter of time before these monetary authorities release their own central bank digital currency, or CBDCs. So PayPal once again in the news. PayPal wants to be the forefront of digital currency payments and services offered basically. So PayPal, we know, has been big for years now, and they're looking like they want to continue to be at the front of online payment, digital payment. They want to be the front of innovation, and that's only bullish news for us, because we know that PayPal has about 4.7 million users worldwide. So this is only bullish news. Yeah, PayPal said they consulted with central banks and regulators and monetary authorities, and he said that each one of them is going to make their own digital currency soon. So this is bullish for the space. This is why I believe that this bull run is going to be the biggest we've ever seen, bigger than the previous two, and obviously each bull run that comes is going to be bigger than the one before. So this bull run is going to be massive. It's going to be massive because the world is slowly adopting. So 40 to 70% of 4.7 million people wants to handle digital currency, and they don't trust the cash. So we see that the trust level in the cash is going down. We have to put trust in something to establish it as a currency, and right now the trust level in the US dollar is going down and down. Not just the US dollar, but in currencies in general is going down and down. So the value in return is going down because the people don't trust it anymore. So soon we're going to see a new change in the system, where even banks are developing their own digital currency, their own coins, and this is only bullish for the space. Ethereum 2.0 confirmed for December the 1st launch, just hours before deadline. With 9 hours remaining, the Ethereum deposit contract met its threshold of 524,288 ETH, locking up ETH to Beacon Chain Genesis for 1st of December. ETH to Beacon Chain Genesis has been confirmed for the 1st of December following the transaction of 524,288 ETH from 16,384 validators into the ETH depositing contract since it went live on November the 4th. Despite early concerns stemming from low staking participation, transfers to the deposit contract rapidly increased over the past day, with more than 200,000 ETH sent to the contract in the past 14 hours. So yesterday I made a video, it was halfway, it was 50%, and now in one day, in 24 hours, it's sold out basically. And this is very, very good news for ETH. I believe that ETH is going to do the biggest change that the crypto space has seen. ETH is basically controlling everything in the space right now, and when there's a bullish news like this for ETH, it's gonna help the space, it's gonna blow up everything else. So I can see this bullish for the whole space, not just for ETH, but especially for ETH holders. We're gonna be seeing some significant gains. Beacon Chain is gonna launch, and that's gonna help with roll-ups. So basically, Ethereum will be able to scale more. This is one of the main things that's been holding back Ethereum for such a long time, because it's not able to scale properly. We see that other companies like Matic, other coins like Matic try to help, and other coins, but now Ethereum has its own basically a roll-up contract that can be able to scale better. So this is only bullish news for ETH. We'll perhaps see lower transaction fee in the MetaMask very soon. We might see lower transaction in Uniswap very soon. So that's bullish news for the whole space, because people have been complaining about the transaction fees. It's been very high. At some point, I'm trying to make transaction, and it's telling me that to make a transaction of about $40 will cost about $560, which is just crazy. So this is only bullish news for this space. The cryptocurrency space is the best place to be right now. We see Vitalik putting out this tweet because ETH basically reached the threshold for the Beacon Chain to launch the 1st of December. We see Vitalik putting out this tweet of basically it's finally done, getting over the line. Big massive explosion. That's what's about to come for ETH. Okay, let's look on a few tweets. So this guy is always putting up some really good tweets. This one says Ethereum bonds will be the 145 largest domestic bond market in the world at launch, somewhere between El Salvador and Venezuela in size. What a colossal achievement, yet that's only 0.0004% of the domestic bond market. What a massive opportunity, one direction to move, which is up. So this is where Ethereum is ranking. Ethereum is ranking with countries in terms of bond market, the bond market. Ethereum is ranking with countries up 145 314 billion. I'm sorry, 314 million in bonds. He says that 314 million ETH bonds assumes 524.288 stake ETH times 600 per ETH at launch. So if this is the price at the ETH at the launch, then this is what it will be. So if the price of the ETH is even bigger at launch, then we can see even climbing up the market even more. Another tweet, he says a treasury bill is a bond security by the US protocol and denominated in a fiat currency USD. An ETH bond is secured by the Ethereum protocol and dominated in a hard money ETH. T-bills sovereign bond centralized, ETH stake non-sovereign bond decentralized. So if you want to know what a bond is, let's go look at the definition of bond. So a bond is a fixed income instrument that represents a loan made by an investor to a borrower, typically corporate or government. A bond could be thought of as an IOU between the lender and the borrower that includes the details of the loan and its payment. Bonds are used by companies, municipalities, states, and sovereign governments to finance project and operation. Owners of bonds are debt holders or creditors of the issuer. Bond details include the end date when the principal of the loan is due to be paid to the bond owner, and usually includes the term for variable and fixed interest payments made by the borrower. So basically, this is what ETH is. This is what DeFi is coming in with. as what I said in my previous video, that DeFi is basically taking over the financial structure of the world, coming on the blockchain. So this is what DeFi is going to do. DeFi is going to basically bring investors money. So you invest in ETH, you lock up your money on a smart contract, then you get paid interest. The contract now will issue out your money to lend to borrowers that wants to borrow your investments, and then you'll be getting paid interest. So essentially, this is what bond is in simple terms. So we see that ETH is basically the biggest in the market, because I saw a recent tweet. I saw a recent tweet about ETH, and he says that ETH is the biggest currency right now on the blockchain. ETH is the biggest utility token, and basically ETH is basically the financial structure of the blockchain. So in everything, ETH is basically involved in everything. The reason why I say currency is because if you use MetaMask, you do transaction in ETH. You do transaction with the GUI. That's basically ETH. You're using ETH to make payments. You're using ETH to make transactions. So that's how ETH is being used as currency. And yeah, so we know a lot of companies using ETH smart contract. A lot of companies used to be competing with ETH, basically, but now bend the knees and said that they want to be be interoperable with ETH. So basically, ETH is gonna be taking over the whole space, and ETH is like is gonna. I really don't think people understand how big ETH is gonna be. Ethereum is gonna be a killer. It's gonna be a killer. And the small price increase doesn't do justice on the coin itself, on the technology itself, on the future of this coin. I believe it's going to be massive. I believe that we could be looking at a 30 to 50k by the end of this bull run cycle. We could be looking at a price of ETH like that, because the technology is brilliant. The more people come in, the more people will understand and learn about the technology, the more people will want to invest in ETH. Cardano and Litecoin discuss Velvet Fork to achieve interoperability. Following the bullish sentiment in the market, Litecoin and Cardano have had a week of significant gains. At the time of publication, ADA and LTC reached their annual heights of 16 cents and 89 cents 50 respectively. In the introduction to the Lightning webinar series, Litecoin founder director David Schwartz spoke about a project with great potential to further boost the price of the cryptocurrencies. The project is the construction of a bridge between the blockchain of Litecoin and Cardano. In mid-July, Cardano inventor Charles Hoskins contacted Litecoin's inventor Charlie Lee with the proposal. In a later publication, Schwartz explained that communication between the network could be implemented with a Velvet Fork. That way, changes could be made to the base code without requiring majority consensus. This method, according to the director of the Litecoin Foundation, will be applied in conjunction with NIPOPOWS and non-interactive proof of work. Thus, participants in Litecoin's network can voluntarily choose whether to adopt the changes introduced with the Velvet Fork. The blocks validated with this update have backward compatibility and work perfectly with the block that operate without the update. Cardano and Litecoin is doing a strategic partnership. Later on, we see the reasons behind why they're trying to build a bridge, and also the benefits this will do for the Cardano and the Litecoin community, because as we know that Cardano has been trying to compete with ETH for a very long time. And also Litecoin is basically the silver to Bitcoin's gold. So this partnership could only be bullish news, because Cardano is never going away. It's going to be a big blockchain for the future, and also Litecoin doesn't. I thought Litecoin would be going away this bull run, but to be honest, there's only more and more bullish news for Litecoin, and I can see Litecoin doing big move in this bull run. So not to underestimate Cardano, we should not underestimate Litecoin. Blockchain-based settlement developer Clear has formed a partnership with global technology vendor Nokia. Together, the two will collaborate as part of a Nokia Wave Hub ecosystem initiative to improve the way the telecoms industry delivered service through automated solution. The Nokia optical networking solution enables service providers to build smarter and more automated networks that streamline the delivery of services throughout the optical service throughout the optical service value chain. Combined with Clear's automated contracting, settlement, and post-trade activities, providers will now be able to accelerate services deployment throughout this value chain. This partnership with Nokia, a long-term standing leader in the development and deployment of optical networking solution, is a significant milestone in Clear's focus. Significant milestone in Clear's focus on transforming B2B trade within the industry, said Aaron Hagiag, co-founder of executive chairman of Clear. By providing an ecosystem for more efficient, transparent clearing and settlement processes through bespoke blockchain-based solution, telecoms players will be better supported to bring users the best experience when it comes to exciting new innovation such as 5G network. So we see that we see Nokia coming back in the space. Who remember Nokia? Nokia looked like it fell off a bridge, but we see them coming back. We see Nokia coming to blockchain, which is very good for the company, because obviously blockchain is the future, and the earlier you can get involved in a blockchain, the better it will be for you, especially a company that hasn't been getting a lot of traction, such as Nokia. It's very good for them. Other companies like Samsung are basically half in, half out. They're not totally in as yet. If we know a deal of Samsung and Theta TV, they're in partnership. So Samsung is the only other smartphone or mobile phone or service provider I can see involving with the blockchain on a deeper scale than others. And now we see Nokia, so that's only good for Nokia. As this space continue to grow, we'll see other mobile service provider getting involved, because it's a benefit overall. I believe that when the blockchain and the 5G fuses, it's going to be crazy. Technology is going to go to the next level. Evolution is going to go to the next level. So this is what basically Nokia is trying to be the leader, so to speak, in this sector. So this is the news of the day, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and click the notification bell to know each time I upload a video. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.